Guys, thanks for joining me today. I wanted to do my August favorites, so here goes. My first favorite product is my Graftobian Makeup HD powder palette. This basically has 8 colors in here. You can use this as powder foundation if that's something that you're into, but if not, like me, what I just use this for is to highlight and contour my face, and I use this in my kit to set other people's makeup if their skin is not oily. It just is beautiful. It photographs really well, unlike most powder makeup. And I just love how good it looks on the skin. And I have this on under my eyes today. I put this on a lot under my eyes and it just looks amazing. So I really like that. And then my favorite lipstick and lip liner, lipstick and lip gloss combination this month has been these two things right here. This is my YSL Roche Per Couture lipstick in the color 25 right here. It is basically a darker version of Midi Mauve by MAC and Turkish Delight lip gloss by NARS. These two together is what I'm wearing today. It's probably being washed out on camera because the sunlight is so bright, but these two together just look so good. They look natural and they just look like young and pretty, so I enjoy that combination. And then 3 brushes that I've just been loving this month. One is my Samantha Chapman brush for my concealer. This is a Dome Shadow brush, but I use it as concealer. And I love this because I tried to get a few other brushes this month to also use as concealer brushes, because this probably is the one brush that I use every single day all the time, and so it gets dirty a lot and I don't always have time to clean it off before I use it. So I wanted to have a few backups, and I picked up a few others, and none of them came even close to this one. This is just the best for under eye concealer. Then my 130, this is kind of strange because I've had this brush for 2 years. I got this in New York when I went 2 years ago, over 2 years ago actually, and I got this to use with my NARS foundation, and I loved it for that, and I used it for a lot of foundations. Then I tried to use some of my other brushes, like my Sigma brushes and whatnot, for the same foundations, just to see like what that does. And for some odd reason, even with the same foundations and same powder and all the same normal stuff that I use, if I didn't use this brush, my makeup wouldn't stay on as well. And I think it's because this brush really helps to buff in everything and go into your skin. So it helped with oil control a little bit more because it's really in your skin, it's just not on the surface of it. So that was a strange thing that I learned over the last few weeks. When I would try other brushes with my same makeup and wear it to work, it just wouldn't have the same effect and it wouldn't stay on as long. So I was kind of shocked by that. But I love this brush. It's a 130. It was limited edition, but I believe MAC has made it permanent, so you should be able to get that. And then this is a Sigma SS187. It's a big stippling brush. However, I don't use this for foundation. I use this for blush because for me personally, I don't always just wear blush on the apples of my cheeks. I like to wear it back here closer to my bronzer. So I just like this. It covers more space and it's just faster to use, and it gives you a nice light application without you looking like you're wearing too much. So I've really been enjoying this. And then just in general, I love Burt's Bees lip balms. Not this one in specific, but I've had 3 since I graduated from college, which was 2 years ago, and they just all finished at the same time. This is the red one. It's the replenishing lip balm, soothing, nourishing, and hydrating. It doesn't really have a tint to it, not much at least, but I always keep one in the restroom for when I take off my makeup and I'm like moisturizing my face and stuff, because I like to moisturize my lips at the same time. I kept one in my purse just for quick moisture surges that I needed throughout the day, and I keep one in my makeup area. And so all 3 of those are out. So I got a few new ones a little while ago that I've been using that I really like, but just in general, these are amazing. They do take a little bit longer to work than like Vaseline products or even other more chemical infused lip products, just because these are all natural. So it's going to take longer, but I love the way they feel in your lips, and it just feels good for you. And I've been using this every single day, multiple times a day for the last 2 years, and I don't like see myself giving that up. Then one blush in particular that I've been using a lot this month is Lovejoy by NARS. It's right here. It is such a pretty peachy, goldenish sort of color. I'm wearing this today, and I wear this a lot, and I get compliments on my skin all the time when I'm wearing this. It just looks really natural, and it looks so good on people with a little bit more of like a sun-kissed sort of skin color. But even on lighter skins, if you guys have been to my blog, I posted a picture of somebody wearing this blush who had much lighter skin than me, and it just looked beautiful. So if you guys want to get one NARS blush, because I know they're expensive, I would get this one because this is my absolute favorite NARS blush. It's amazing. Then my Rue Bonaparte Flesh Toned Eyeliner. This is what it looks like. This is the color. I just love this. I cannot live without Flesh Tone eyeliner now that I've started to use it. it makes the biggest difference to your eyes. It makes them look bigger, brighter, bolder, happier, more awake. And I know most girls out there wear tons and tons of black eyeliner. They think that that looks really good. And I went through that phase as well, but trust me, white eyeliner looks way better. It makes you look much more alive and younger. And it has made the biggest difference to my work life, where I'm not allowed to wear much makeup, so the one thing I get away with is wearing this and making me just look more alive and awake, because with mascara sometimes your eyes can look so dark all around, and if you don't have something in there, it doesn't look as good and bright and fresh. So I love this. Then my mascara that I cannot live without is the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash Mascara. I've been using this for over 2 years as well. And sometimes, you know, I'll buy other products, use them here and there when I don't have this in stock, but none of them compare to this. This is a very, very dark jet black mascara, which a lot of people think that they like, but then when they try this one on, they think that it's too dark. It is also a very dry mascara, so it can sometimes flake off a little bit. It doesn't do that much with me at all, but I recommended this to a few of my coworkers, and they tried it and they did notice flaking a tiny bit, but they loved how dark and black and thick it makes your lashes look. So love that. And then my MAC Pro Longwear and W35 concealer. This is just the best concealer on the planet. It's not even specifically this color, it's just the formula. It does not crease whatsoever, and it's funny because I guess I'm getting old now or whatever, because I'm getting a lot of darkness in my eye area, especially in the inside of my eyes. I didn't really notice before as much, and now it's getting kind of harder to only wear concealer and get away with that. So I started to use a color corrector, and along with that, the brand that I tried was Bobbi Brown. I tried a few of her concealers as well, just as samples to see if they work, and every single concealer that I tried by her immediately creased on me. I tried so many other brands, did not work, so I came back to this, and I'm trying to figure out other ways to brighten up my eyes on the inner corner without using other brands' concealers or correctors, because they're not working for me in terms of staying power. So this is the only one that does stay on and look as good as it does, and I would recommend this formula to anybody. It is a holy grail product for me, by far just the best that I've ever tried. My foundation for right now that I'm loving is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. I started to use this over 3 or 4 years ago when I first started YouTube, and I have a long review on this for you guys to learn all the ins and outs of this product. But overall, this is a fabulous product for anybody with oily skin. It is matte, so if people don't like that sort of look, this foundation is definitely not for you. It's a little bit thicker too than most foundation formulas, so it depends on your personal preference, but the color range for this is awesome. This color in general suits me better than any other foundation that I've ever worn. It's not what I'm wearing today though. Today I'm wearing the NARS Sheer Glow in the color Tahoe, but this overall, I just love it. It is definitely the foundation that I can wear for hours and hours and hours and not worry about my face getting oily, which to me is important for my long work days. So love this product. This is in the color 65, which by the way has been discontinued at most Sephora's that I know in my area, but it hasn't been discontinued by the brand, so you can still get it if you order this at the Bleecker Street Boutique in New York. You have to order it over the phone, but in most of my Sephora's that are in my area, this color no longer exists for some reason. Then I have rediscovered my Skindinavia No More Shine makeup finish. I've been using this. I started using this my sophomore year of college, so over 4 to 5 years ago. And I used to use this in conjunction with my Bare Minerals, because what I noticed with that is that if I put on a primer that was, you know, a cream or whatever, if I rubbed it into my skin, then put on the Bare Essentials, I just kind of felt like I was pulling off what I'd put on before the Bare Essentials, because the sort of way you put on Bare Essentials is by rubbing it so much that I felt like it was like pulling off my primer, so it didn't make much of a difference for me. So that's why I tried this, and it worked so well. I would put this on before my foundation and after, and it just stayed really, really well without blotting, without any other sort of primer. So if you guys use Bare Essentials and don't know what to do about your oil, you should try this. But what I use this now for is to set my makeup. It just makes my skin come back alive, because you guys know that I'm using the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, and I powder my face a ton because I need that for my oil control. But sometimes it doesn't look so good because you're overly powdered, but I need that for my specific type of oil. So by spraying this on top of that, it rejuvenates my skin. It looks much more alive and like real skin, not so much like a powder. So I like that. Also, this gives me a little bit more of a longer wear. This with my powder alone lasts about 8 hours, where I don't have to blot. With this, it lasts about 10. So it's a really, really long work day that I think is awesome. So I love that. Then I told you guys a little while ago that my Clarisonic, I got the big pore cleansing brush or whatever, and it broke my skin out like crazy. I didn't know what was breaking my skin out, so I changed my entire skincare routine and stuff like that, and that all helped, but it didn't completely alleviate all of my breakouts. So I switched my brush back to the normal skin one, and my skin has finally gone back to being much more normal. So I am just loving this because the second I changed my brush head back, my skin has come back to being more normal, and I feel so clean after using the Clarisonic, and just in general I feel like my skin is healthier and better ever since I started to use this. So I would highly recommend this product. It has been a life changer for me. I got this for my sister for her birthday as well, and she loves it. So it's an awesome product for people who are struggling with skin problems or just want to have cleaner, more brighter faces. I would definitely use that. Then I also got the Boscia Detoxifying Black Cleanser a little while ago. You guys know this, and I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, and I am in love. In general, all the Boscia products that I've used have been exquisite, except for those pore strip things that didn't do anything for me. But my very first Boscia product was the Purifying Cleansing Gel, which was in the white bottle. It looked exactly like this, and that is the one that I also started to use my Clarisonic with over a year ago. It worked fabulous, but I keep switching up my my face wash because after a year of use it ends up not really working out so well. So I've used the Purifying Gel Cleanser or whatever by Boscia. Then I also use the Origins Zero Oil, and now I'm using this, and I just love it. It is black, like when you dispense it out onto your Clarisonic or just in your hands, whatever, it's black. And it's interesting, upon contact with your skin, when you rub it together or when you're rubbing it in your face, it starts to heat up and become hot. And I love that feeling because you know how you're supposed to wash your face with cold water so that your pores don't open up and stuff like that. That's why it's nice to mitigate that feeling of cold water. You have like a hotter sort of face wash. It's really interesting. I don't know if it has any sort of benefit by doing that. I think it's probably like a gimmicky thing, but I like it nonetheless. It's fun, it's different, and overall just the face wash is simple, it's nice, and it just feels like it's actually doing something for my skin. Really cleaning it. I feel extremely clean after I use this, and I just highly recommend all Boscia products. Then I've also been using my Bioderma non-rinse face wash. You guys have seen my video about this as well. I've been using this for over a month now, I would say about a month and a half, and I love this to take off makeup at the end of my work day. It is just amazing. I don't have to wash my face after. I put this in a cotton pad and rub this all over. It does not sting, does not burn, has not caused any sort of breakouts on my skin, has not caused any problems in general, and it's just a fabulous product. Doesn't have any scent, which I love because I don't usually like products that have a lot of scent. It's a very clean product. It's only available at French pharmacies though, so I had to get this online on Amazon.com. I don't remember the seller, but I bought it from somebody on Amazon. And I would highly recommend this to anybody who wants something very good, very mild, that does not irritate in any way, to take off your makeup and for you to really feel like you're taking off all traces of your makeup. So highly recommended. This is the Sebium H2O, which is for oily skin. There is one for normal skin as well. So, and I think there probably is one for dry skin as well. So if you guys need a different sort of formula for your skin type, they definitely have that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful. If you have any questions or comments, post down below and I'll be sure to get back to y'all. Bye.